It's been about 4 months since the slap heard around the world, and today Will Smith made a public apology.
I apologize to you.
Should Chris forgive him? Is it too little too late, as some are saying? Others wonder about his motivation at this later stage. Perhaps this has impacted his career negatively. Or is this genuine remorse for bad behavior and the hurt he has caused to his friends and family? Welcome to Morning Tea. The ball is in Chris Rock's court. He has the power and the choice. If Chris decides to forgive Will, the matter is done. It's behind them, because that's what forgiveness is. It's a wiping out of a debt, like when your credit card is paid off. The debt no longer exists. If Chris forgives Will, then again, it will be Chris's choice as to the level of contact he's going to have with Will going forward. He will be under no obligation to continue the relationship, but since forgiveness holds no grudges, if they bump into each other at some public event, which is quite likely because they run in the entertainment field, there will be civility and politeness. Will not behave that way again, and Chris will treat him respectfully. And two things can happen here. One, the road will continue to fork away from each man, or two, the break, like a bone, will repair stronger than before. Now, if Chris is harboring anger or resentment, forgiveness will free him. These things are like a load of bricks. They have a merciless power over us, ever damaging our mental health, our physical and spiritual health as well. They destroy our joy and the quality of our life. Anyone hurt by another person's evil now carries that burden in them unless they release it and dump the load through forgiveness by letting it go. This is the power the forgiver has. If Chris does not forgive and Will's statement is genuine, then by his own words, he's learned a lesson. He acknowledged that he's done irreparable damage to important relationships, his friends, his family, and he'll have to live with that.
We had a great relationship. You know, Tony Rock was my man. This is probably irreparable.
When a person is repentant after an error in their judgment, they grow. They had something they needed to learn. We all do. We all have something to learn when we make errors in judgment. And when we come to that realization, don't we hope to have grace and forgiveness extended to us? Will's admission that there was no excuse for his behavior at that moment becomes a lesson and a testimony, so that others might think twice before they react in that manner to an insult. Now they might consider the cost of the damage that they're going to do.
There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults.
If Chris believes the apology is truly remorseful and forgives Will, and offers him an invitation back into his inner circle, and the break mends stronger, there will be an incredible testimony to the power of healing and forgiveness and love to their families and to our culture, which is entrenched in division and intolerance. What do you think? Do you think that Chris Rock should accept the apology, or do you think Will Smith crossed a line? I'd like to know, so please write your comments below. And here is the number one reason we should forgive others. It's because God forgave us through Christ for every rotten evil we've ever done or thought, from the little white ones all the way through. And because we've been told to, it's not going to go well with us before God if we don't. As this unfolds, I'm hoping to see reconciliation and a great testimony between these two men who have been so blessed in their lives with wealth, with status, and the opportunity to demonstrate to the people under their influence the healing power of forgiveness and love. Thank you for being here. I'm Joanne, Jolee, and I'm so glad you found this channel. Every week I put out content to inspire and encourage you. So don't go without subscribing, and remember, look for the blessings. They're all around us. Bye-bye.
I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And, you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.